world is changing fast, isn't it? I'm trying to stay relevant. I'm changing my name to Lady Haha. And I'm not sure if you can tell by just looking at me, but I've Ubered. Yes, I have Ubered. It wasn't easy for me to Uber. All my life, my parents said, never get into a car with a stranger. Now what I do is I wait on a dark street corner for a sketchy car to pull up, driven by a total stranger, and I get in, and I tell them where I live. And appliances are getting so intuitive. I tell you what happened. I was in an airport, and I went into the ladies' room, and I went into one of those stalls, and I closed the door behind me, and you know what happened? The toilet flushed. And just for a second, I thought, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I already went. And did you know that robots are going to replace pets soon? I know that's going to be such a difficult conversation. How am I going to tell my dog she's out of a job? And why do I have to follow everything? I was in a drugstore. I saw a little box of X-Lax. It said, follow me on Twitter. I know where it's going. I don't want to follow it. And you can't just buy things anymore. People want so much information. I bought a frying pan. The sales lady said, name, address, phone number, zip code, email. I said, can I ask you something? She said, yes. I said, are you planning to stay in touch with this pan? She said, no, but you can follow it on Twitter. I don't want... Why didn't anyone tell me I was going to have to memorize so many passwords in my life? Oh, are you feeling my pain? Because I feel yours. I tried so hard, and I got locked out of my own bank account because I tried to reset the password, and I couldn't remember my mother's maiden name, and then I did it wrong, and then it was going to be 4 days before they'd allow me. So finally, I had no choice. I had to hire a hacker. But now they have 1Password. It's a new app, and you just have to remember 1Password, and you put all your passwords underneath that 1Password. So I did that, and I forgot that 1Password, and... But there are all these new websites, too. Findyourfamily.com, that's a new website. Is there anyone here who thinks what they need in their lives is more relatives? And I did try that one where you find your ancestors, and I'm not sure how valid it is, but I did the thing, you spit in the envelope and you send it in, and the results were kind of interesting. You know what? It turns out my great-great-grandfather is SpongeBob SquarePants. Who knew? And I recently had a death in my family. My phone died. And that's your best friend. Your phone is your best friend now. And it just went dead. And, you know, everyone says, turn it off and on again. And so I said, I can't do that. So I called the hotline, and then 20 minutes later, I talked to someone in India who said, Deb, you turned it off and on, you know? And I said, well, it's already off, so I can't turn it off. And if I could turn it on, I wouldn't be having this conversation. So I made a Genius appointment at the Genius store with one of the Genius people. And I guess all the geniuses were in Genius school that day, because I got a teenager with blue hair and a ripped t-shirt. But he was a teenager and he was a genius, and that's why he didn't say turn it off and on again. He looked at it and said, "Ooh, your phone's dead." And he went on and he said, "Oh, sometimes it happens." That's what he said. Then he asked me, "Did you back it up on the cloud?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Well, why not?" And I said, "Because I'm 64 and I have no idea what you're talking about." He said, "Well, you should have backed it up on the cloud." I said, "Stop saying cloud." And he said, "But the cloud." I said, "Okay, now get your mother on the phone." I guess he was a genius because I walked in, I wanted him to fix my phone, and I ended up spending $800. And I hate not getting a bargain because this is the time in the world where you can get such good deals. You go on eBay. You know what I got? Oh, I got the best deal on a pair of eclipse glasses the day after the eclipse. They always ask me the same question. Did you find everything okay? I always want to say, why, have you been hiding stuff? It used to be relaxing to walk in a mall, but no more because of the kiosks in the middle. The people are getting so aggressive. They used to first say, excuse me, then they started handing samples. I don't know if you've been recently, but now they're using tuna nets. But I was walking around the mall, and you know what? I think I have spotted a gap in the marketplace because all the dresses and all the store windows are so short and tight. I have decided to open up my own store. I hope you will all join me in shopping in Forever 51.